Chris Elwin. Hey, what's going on, man? I would like to thank you for coming by my public review area so often and leaving me notes. I really appreciate that. Unfortunately, I don't get around to doing it to other people very much, and that's nothing personal against anyone. It's just I just can hardly ever find the time to animate, let alone look at other people's work. But here I am, and we're doing a video critique, so awesome. So let's take a look at this. I think you've got, this is really great so far. Did you render this? This is good stuff. Let's take a look at it one more time. The walk is looking really, I like the kind of gusto he's got in this walk. He's got like a good head drag, and it's kind of like, I'm gonna lift that frickin' toolbox. The wife told me to get it out of the way, and I'm gonna do it, damn it. It's just got a really great attitude to the walk. Where I see problems appearing, right off the bat, um, here. Don't be afraid, and again, I'm having a lot of trouble this semester, so I think that what you've got is really great. I just want to make that perfectly clear. I think don't be afraid though to, and I'm going to try these AM things out. Here's the root right here, right? And if we kind of did some angles, it's kind of like this, right? Don't be afraid to bend that root over um, so that it's kind of angled this way. I like your shape change here. Like here, that root is bending. I don't know, there's just something about that pose. Also, I had the privilege of taking some classes from some Pixar animators, even though it doesn't show in any of my work. But they did make some notes to us about breaking the model, and this is one of those cases where the model does look broken. If you look at the foot here, like that's kind of a really brutal angle. Um, Here's where rotating the root might help you kind of get a different shape going on. If he was kind of more like this, with that butt out more, um, it might be able to give you more of an angle on that and not look so broken. Um, um, yeah. Um, so it seems kind of like the angle is the same all the way down, and I think that when he comes down to get it, don't be afraid to rotate him over a little bit, because see, it seems like he's doing all his rotation there. I know he's making a shape change there, but it's almost like here the angle, like the head position, everything is okay. It's just I feel like it should be like that, like get that butt out and then kind of rotate it that way a little bit, and then when he comes up, you can move the root forward a little bit. So let's see if we can actually animate this. Let's see, there. And he's starting to come up. Maybe straightening up a little bit. He's kind of coming up. Oops, where was that? Oops, let me delete that. Kind of coming through like this. This isn't timed correctly, but hopefully you get the idea of kind of the path of action that the back and the this is kind of more of a straight. The back and that's probably wrong too. That's probably should be shooting out forward more, so that it kind of goes into that. So ignore this. Something like that, Don't forget to see how there's an arc there in the root. It's kind of subtle, but it's kind of moving forward and up. If we look at this at speed, it's kind of very quick, and he's coming backwards. I guess that's kind of the whole motion of it. Okay. I probably should have looked at this a couple times before I started videotaping myself critiquing it. But no bother. Okay, so essentially, so then he can kind of come back this way, right? We'll keep animating this. He's going back this way now. And he's got that, his hands out here holding that thing. And maybe we hit like the top of the arc. And the thing is out here. And then maybe he's got to take a step back. As this thing's coming up. And then, boom, he hits down. Again, it's kind of what you're doing here. You see how he's taking the step back there, but I'm wondering if, whoa, get him really off balance. Yeehaw! And then have him catch himself. And then come down. Like the arc, I see how you worked out the arc of this thing. That looks really good. And then this pose looks nice. And then he kind of comes. Oh, and right here, shift his weight forward. Let's animate this. I'm getting used to this animation mentor tool. So okay, so he's here. Let's get him to shift his weight forward a little bit more before he moves that root too much. Okay, so he's shifting that weight forward, and then now he can start to move. Just he's kind of back on his, he's kind of like following this, and then he starts to go. So I'm just wondering if maybe he's hit this pose, and then he's got to lean forward first before that root really starts moving anywhere, before he lifts up this foot. Keep that foot down the whole time. And then maybe then he starts to lift it up a little bit. And then he's still leaning forward. And then he might start to go forward a little bit. This is kind of exaggerated too. And then he's up. And then the foot's down. Okay. I don't know if this is helping you at all, but I'm having fun. But you can kind of see that's where like the body mechanics. This is a whole body mechanics thing right here. Get him to move that weight forward first before he starts moving, and then have him, and then delay that foot, and then get him to move that foot forward. Again, none of this is really timed very well on my end, but I'm just hopefully you can kind of see the poses that I'm trying to get across.